Hi guys, how are you doing? This video we're going to discuss how to live in a tight budget. It's important to discuss this topic in these times, and given the importance that has now to be prepared for a possible economical disaster in the near future. So, first of all, what is a budget? A budget is a specific amount of money that you allocate to use in future time. So, how to do it? First of all, you need to create a budget. How to be aware and how to be conscious. How to create a budget. Well, it's not really very difficult to create a budget. The only thing that you need to do is use a spreadsheet. You put in your income, put in your expenses. You can start with your bills, and you then can fill in with the rest. But if you are not sure of what things could change or not, you can start by tracking your expenses. That could give you an idea of how much could you spend each month, and that way it could be easier for you. Oh well, you can use free tools that are available online to track your budget and to start creating your budget. It's really important. Okay, second point, you have to separate your budget, and the first part is given to the fixed expenses, like your bills, the money that you need to study, the money that you need to rent a house, or paying the mortgage, or paying the loan of the car, or something that you need necessarily to pay, the money that you need for gas, for commuting, and everything else as well. And the same as well goes for food and the necessary expenses that you need to do. And here I'm gonna give you some acclarations, given that the definition of a budget is different for everyone. For once, it could be having a specific money organized and having a lot of money available to do anything. For others, it is specific and required and mandatory rule to follow, because they need to save money for their retirement or for their goals or something like that. Okay, so here I can say that a budget is different for everyone, and their perception of a budget can be very variable. And as well, you can find here that a person can have a budget that allows to spend more money, for example, in groceries, or because they love food and that's their priority. So here it's important to prioritize, and it's important to prioritize what is most important for you, what do you like the most, and what would you like to spend more money and without regrets. So maybe it is important to think about it while you are creating it, and while you are creating your list of groceries, if you really want to spend the money and if that's worthy, and to spend certain amount of money in that sort of things. Yeah, so that's very important. Well, another part of this issue is related to housing. So here we can save a lot of money if we do it wisely. So how to do it? You can find a roommate to share the money that you have to pay monthly. So it's important to know that you can save money thinking what's really the needs that you have and the things that you really are able to afford living out. So that's important to know. So maybe you are living in a big house, but it's not necessarily what you need. So you can think about it probably and decide maybe moving into a smaller apartment or moving into a cheaper neighborhood. Yeah, you may consider these ideas. You can check out different websites, maybe check out Craigslist, but taking it into account and making sure not giving enough personal information on these websites, because you know the cyber security concerns that are coming out these days. Well, after all this done, you need to organize your bank accounts. How should you do it? Well, there's a way. You have to organize the money that you're gonna have fixed, the money that you're not gonna use, and in other things but the budget, and your additional expenses. That's the two parts that you may organize your bank accounts. So it will give you money if you need to use extra money in an emergency, because you don't know what is going to happen in the future. So in order to cope with that, we can have an extra amount of money with these tips. Well, the next tip is begin living on a budget with a paycheck plan. What does it mean? Well, it means to put into practice your budget plan, so you can pay your expenses. You can use a timeline to track your expenses and do it constantly. You can use automated payments that could facilitate your payment plan and could give you the opportunity to enjoy free time, and that will give you, after all this preparedness, more options to handle your money, and will give you peace of mind as well while you finish to doing your budget and to spend your money wisely. The last point that I want to discuss is that you have to review your progress. And why do I say that? Because if you do not make yourself accountable, you are not gonna be able to improve your abilities to handle your money. So you may find flaws on your budget plan on the go. So it is important to practice. And as you know, and the quote says, practice makes perfect. And I invite you all to practice this budgeting plan. And I hope you are doing well with your finances. Nothing else to say. It was a pleasure. Let me know if there is anything else you would like to know. Let me know how you're doing with your budgeting plans. And yeah, and right below, thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you like similar videos or videos about financial education. Let me know about it. Okay, have fun. Thanks. Stay safe. Bye.